Welcome back to another episode of Love's Language. I'm your host, Darius Love, man. We back and we better. I with my uncle, man.
I am the one and only Coach Love. So you get your name from.
Yeah. Hey, man, I appreciate you for coming by the podcast, man. I really do.
Absolutely.
I really do. So what you been up to nowadays, man? I see you got the boxing gloves over here, man. Don't punch on me now. You know
I'm not gonna hit family unless you ask for it.
Nah, don't hit me now.
This is for, I had to create something. What this stems from is a friend of mine. We both started it some years ago, and he unfortunately passed away. That's Buck, right?
Yeah.
And so what I did is I just kept the mantle going. I kept everything going. I said, because he was doing the training and I was doing the gear. And so what happened was we kept going to these amateur shows, and a lot of these guys didn't have no gear.
None.
They had nothing to work with or anything like that. So I said, you know what, we got to change this.
Yeah.
Because you can't be, I guess it's cool in the back, but you can't be wearing your partner's underwear and drawers.
It's a bad look.
Yeah, it's a bad look, man. You know, plus hygiene and all of that. So I say, you know what, I'm going to create my own gear, headgear, boxing, the groin protector. We got everything, man. I got a whole setup ready to go.
Let's get this over
Plug
here.
that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Let's get this right here. This is KNOCKHARD University right here.
University.
So when you say university, why did you kind of branch off and make it a universal, like
because
university?
I want to encompass everything. I wanted to encompass. So when people are talking about, so when we started, let me back up. When we started with KNOCKHARD, when I started with KNOCKHARD boxing, it was more so, it was just boxing.
Okay.
And then I realized, man, I got baseball, I got soccer, and you can't put on boxing gear to play basketball. So what I did is I used the universal mindset to say, if I encompass everything under the university, then I could bring everybody else in. Soccer, basketball, baseball, football, the whole nine.
Under one umbrella.
Under one umbrella. So I have everything. I got the gear for whatever you're trying to do.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. I see the KNOCKHARD right here, right? I've done MMA for a little bit and a little bit of boxing. What is the art of boxing? Because a lot of people think they can really fight. So with training and being able to train other people, if you go into an altercation, what is your mindset on that as a man? Because as a man, you got to know how to defend yourself.
Well, I always tell people this, because if I'm training someone, the first thing you should do is want to de-escalate it. Because here's what will happen. There's two sides to it. If I train you, that means that 80 to 85% of the people you encounter, you'll be able to defend yourself quite well, or even dispatch that person with the ease, because boxing and fighting is two different things, right? So what happens is we train guys, and I tell them, if you can, de-escalate it. In other words, the reason why I tell people that is because I don't want the people that we train to be out here being bullies.
Right.
They at the park looking for a fight.
Yeah, because they know how to.
And this is Texas, and everybody got guns.
Right.
So you really don't want to do that. If you can, because I don't have to go around telling people, I can beat him, I can beat them. What point is that?
Yeah.
So I tell people, man, if you can, de-escalate it. Now, that's not to say, if they punch you and then, you let them hit. Now, you got a right to defend yourself.
Right.
But I don't want that to be the mindset where you're walking around like,
looking for a problem.
Yeah, I need to be able to test my skills. So the first person say something, I'm knocking them out. Nah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't do that. So I try to dissuade them from doing that.
Have you ever been in a situation where you just, I got to defend myself right now. I got to really put hands on this man? I'm asking you, have you ever been in a fight?
A lot of them.
Really?
A lot of them.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, I tried to avoid all of them.
Really?
I did, man.
Yeah.
I tried to avoid all of them. But sometimes, unfortunately, people think in reverse. And it's a weird thing, because when you tell people, hey, man, just leave me alone,
they think you coward.
they think, oh, now I need to really press this
Yeah.
What you really not understanding is, I'm trying to save your life.
Yeah. Leave me alone.
Because I don't have an off button.
Yeah.
If
Leave
I
me
take
alone.
Off, you know what it is.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to stop. So it's just, hey, man, listen, man, I didn't come here for that. So a lot of times what I do is when I'm like at the park or something like that, hey, man, when they get to talking crazy or whatever, and you'd have been at the park with me before, hey, man, where you going up? I'm gone.
Yeah, I'll be in the car waiting.
I'm gone, man. Y'all can have this, man.
Yeah.
Y'all can have this.
Yeah.
So,
and the respect level from my generation to your generation is much different. I feel like my generation will literally talk crazy to people and you know, get into social media battles, in-person battles, and I don't know, just me personally, because I hang out with the older people a lot, and I call you a lot, and you give me a lot of great advice, and I'm like, man, I can't talk to people my age like this, because if I say the wrong thing, they want, oh man, what you mean? You know what I'm saying? So what do you think the respect level, and why is it that way from generation to generation?
Well, it's gonna be a tough one for people to hear.
Hey, this don't give me counsel now.
No. It's gonna be a tough one for people to hear, because this is what you have to understand. If you were raised by a man, then you are raised with 95% logic and 5% emotions. And I'll deal with the men first before I get into the women. But the reason why that makes sense is because you have to walk around knowing this. And what I'm about to say is every man should know this. There's a level of undertone violence when you talk to anybody. Any man that you talk to, you find yourself saying, hey, man, I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah.
That's because in your mind, you already calculated, like, if I don't correct this is going to escalate to something else.
Yeah.
So now I have to decide, do I have time for this?
Yeah.
I got a wife at the house. I got a job. I got a career. I really don't have time for this.
Yeah.
And so a lot of these guys that's living with someone or something like that, that's been raised by a woman or whatever, they got time for that.
Yeah.
And then until they get to that place, and then they realize this was a waste of time.
Yeah. The 5% emotion that you're talking about.
Yeah, and so women think on the reverse side, it is 95% emotion and 5% logic. That's why they leap before they look. That's why the vast majority of times when you're talking to a woman, it is she'll say something and then come back and apologize. It don't necessarily work like that for a man, because you know, once you put that out there, it's over with. That dude, see, I tell people all the time, you know, especially in boxing, if you on that first strike mindset, okay, you got that.
Yeah.
But you cannot dictate the response. You can, boom, I hit him first.
Yeah.
Okay, he didn't go down. He ate that.
Yeah, what I'm going to do now?
You can't then negotiate, well, bro, all I did was hit you once. Nah, it don't work like that. You can't. Nah, because if he feel like stomping you out, well.
That's his prerogative.
You can't dictate the response.
Yeah.
You can say, well, I struck first. Well, you know, so that's what I tell people, like, man, it's really, sorry about that. It's really like, you have to always think like that. And this is the reason why I train my guys to de-escalate, because of that. Yeah. Because here's the thing. You're trained, and I'm training guys. See, a really good coach is an expert at coaching two things. A really good coach is going to teach you where to be and what to do when you get there.
What do you mean by that?
Okay. If I have to... Okay, I'm going to turn southpaw. If I'm doing this and I move this way, this is where I need to be. What do I do when I get here? Do I throw a body shot? Do I throw an uppercut? It's just all of those things. A really good coach will teach you that.
Right.
So if I'm training you on where to be and what to do when you get there, that person don't know this.
Yeah. We didn't already talked about this.
So once he throw whatever, and you know where to be and what to do when you get there, it's over.
It's over with, because I done already thought this out. You reacting.
Because you were trained to do that. So this is why I tell guys, man, just de-escalate it, man. You know you can beat that guy. Yeah. Just let it go, man.
You think it's a pride thing of when men are around other men? Because that's where intimidation comes in. That's where, you know, dick swinging contests come in. And because I see this man, and oh, man, you know what I'm saying? Like the testosterone levels is high and all the other stuff.
I think because men don't understand how to choose their words. I think because it's, how can I say, if someone calling you that, give you a perfect example. I'll use you.
Okay,
because you came to me. You came to me some years ago and asked me this.
What'd I ask you?
I'm gonna tell you. Hey, this dude talking real reckless, calling people bitches and hoes. Yeah. And he was like, how do I respond to that? I said, real simple.
Yeah.
You call me bitches and hoes or whatever first thing, I'm gonna say, well, shit, where they at? When you see one, put your hands on one. We don't allow bitches around here.
Yeah, straight up. You told me that since I was 5.
So what you do is you're putting it back on that person. And see, here's what I do know, and I've learned this a long time ago. Yeah. The easiest way to free stupidity is with logic. That's the easiest
way to think a little bit.
It'll freeze them like, well, damn, I didn't have a response to that.
I didn't think it was going to go this far.
So what do I do now? Yeah. Because see, now you put your hands on me. I got a right to defend myself.
Right. and I can take it however level I want to. You know,
Because
it's
you
crazy.
can't dictate the response.
As a man, when we talked one time, you said they took mentorship out of this generation.
Ooh,
What,
by design.
What did you mean by that? So what before you answer, when you say mentorship, what are you kind of hinting at? Like, okay, mentorship could be someone just telling you X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? When you say they took mentorship out of this generation, I agree 100%. Why do you say that?
Well, because, and the best way I can describe this is, let's say we're talking about a ship, and we got a captain, right?
Right.
Do you think, and I'm talking to TV land out here.
Yeah.
Do you think the military, and I'll just use the military as an example, do you think that they would allow or elect someone as the captain of the ship and he's walking around? So what does this button do? Where does that door go?
Yeah.
No, that's not going to happen. So I use that to give people the understanding of what I'm trying to say is when a mentor, you're supposed to learn as much as you can. So and this helps in your relationship too.
It does.
I'll get to that. So when you say, okay, this is my mentor, I should be able to go to my mentor. And the very first thing a mentor is going to do is, first of all, de-escalate. He's going to tell you, okay, we're going to calm down. We're going to listen to exactly what happened. And then they go off of experiences to say, listen, man, this is the way I would deal with that, or this is how I would work that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it is, if you don't have that, then you got a lot of guys out here just going off the cuff.
Off the deep end.
Yeah, they just, the second something happened, they get a gun and they go try to deal with it or whatever, not realizing there are consequences after that.
Right.
So this is why I always say that my generation have to turn and look back at the younger generation and start mentoring them. This is why I get into boxing and training and all of that, because a lot of the youngsters or the kids that come into the gym, they come in as single, or their parents are single parents.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's cute when he's 3 feet tall and he's doing what you tell him to do, but then when he's 6'5",
yeah, and you can't contain him no more.
Yeah, and so he needs a mentor to tell him this is not the way to do that. This is a better way to do that.
You know what? And I want to say this, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
I think the greatest thing and why we have that connection that we do, because I ain't gonna lie, Unc, when you talk, I listen. I ain't gonna lie. Like, definitely, I done called you at 3 a.m. before, man, Unc, I ain't gonna lie.
A mentor always got to be there.
You know, and I respect that, though, because I'm gonna be honest, the disconnect between your generation and mine, a lot of y'all don't even want to hear us talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the patience is not
The
there.
patience is very low. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Patience
is very low. And, like, it's always, like, I've had people tell me, oh, man, you don't know nothing. I'm like, man, okay, before you say, before you bring my age in this, I have 2 degrees, a career, I've traveled, I went to school, I played basketball. Like, I know something. I ain't get here by accident.
Of course.
But I say the greatest thing when I talk to you is you make it relatable. And I think for me, it's one thing to have a mentor, a teacher, but you have to be a listener and a student as well. So when I'm a student for when you're talking, I can't sit in the reason I struggled in college and high school is because I can't sit in no class and you telling me, oh, you know, 1 + 2 is that. Make it relatable to me. And I think you do a great job of that when you're talking to me.
Well, a lot of times what the older generation have to understand is, for some strange reason, we have guys that's older than me in their 60s and 70s or whatever, that's so-called calling themselves a mentor, they have a certain way that they looking at youngsters, and they peg them, and if you don't do what I tell you to do within this box, now we got a problem.
Right.
I have to respect you for having your own mindset and your own thinking.
Right.
So therefore, I can't really just say, you know, and this is where the disconnect comes in, because a lot of it is they telling these youngsters, oh, you gonna do this and you gonna do this, and if you don't do it, and then the youngster like, well, wait a minute. This worked for you, but it might not work for me. So I just need something in your experience to tell me that I could take from to help work what I got going on for me.
Yeah, for
me.
me.
And that's where the disconnect comes in, because a lot of them don't say, you know what, man, you got to have the patience and you got to at least let them talk. So here's what I start off with. I tell all these youngsters in the gym, hey, man, brushing your motherfucking teeth shouldn't mean more to me than you.
Yeah.
Brushing so if I gotta brush your teeth, then we got a problem.
It's a problem.
We got a problem.
Yeah.
You see? So this is, and then too, I'm gonna tell you this. the funny thing about this is they used to tell me all the time, and this is why I changed my mindset. They used to tell me all the time, and you probably heard this before. They say it takes a village to raise a child. You remember they used to say that all the time, right?
I kind of agree with that, though.
Well, here's the problem. What happens when the village is a hood? What the fuck I'm supposed to do when the village that I'm supposed to be raised by is a trap house? Now, I go to school.
Yeah.
I do what you tell me to do. I get my lesson plan, you know, all the stuff together. I get my education, all of this. And then when I get home, I want to play basketball. I got to go to the park and hoop with Jimmy the Junkie.
Yeah, Jimmy the Junkie.
So now I'm hooping with Jimmy the Junkie, and he, baby.
Yeah.
But this is supposed to be a village that's supposed to be raising me.
Yeah.
But everybody high.
Yeah.
So what do we do? So this is why I say, man, to my generation, bring back the mentorship and reach out to them, man.
Yeah.
You know, don't put them into this box. Allow them, because you got some guys that want to be truck drivers.
Yeah.
You got some guys that want to box.
Yeah.
And, you know, you got some guys that want to be athletes or play basketball or get their education. You're supposed to mentor them whatever they want to do.
And reach them at their level.
You had your chance.
Yeah.
That's just like with me, man. I suffer no delusions. I'm not dunking no basketball right now, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's not the going up, it's the coming down. Because if I go up, I can go up. But y'all going to have to come get me.
Yeah. We got to pick you up.
Like, they keep putting what they want you to be on you. That you can't do that, man.
Yeah.
Because they may not want to do that, just like in boxing. I make sure I tell all my youngsters this, man. We don't do no laughing and kikiing and hollering because that man said he don't want to do this no more. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
We're not doing that because you're going to face the wrath. And the reason is because you got to be half-ass crazy to sign up to box.
Yeah.
Because what you're literally saying is,
I want to get punched.
I want to get punched in the face. So you got to have some kind of level of, you know, craziness to say that, excuse me, man. So
now you good.
I'm saying, like, man, we don't laugh. And if a person says, you know what, coach, this just not for me.
This ain't for me. Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate it. Wish you the best, man. If you want to, you can do some push-ups, work out or whatever.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody going to laugh at you if you want to continue. Matter of fact, if you change your mind, we here.
Yeah.
You know, and if you need to talk to me or say anything or on the side or whatever about some personal issues, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
But what we're not going to do is laugh at it, man.
Yeah.
I don't laugh at somebody getting knocked out the ring or whatever because, man, you know what kind of heart and balls it takes
to even get in the ring. Yeah. Nah, real talk.
Man, I'll be the first one to say, I done been hit hard, bro. Like,
for real?
Boom! Like, man, I started ordering food. I was checking schedules, like, man.
Somebody hit you that hard?
Shit, it's boxing.
Yeah, it happens.
Boxing.
It comes with the territory.
But what makes the difference, or what makes me different, is the training. I know how to respond to it. I know what to do to recover.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I teach and say, okay, because anybody that stand in front of you and tell you they've been boxing or been in MMA or whatever, they've never been hit.
Out. Yeah, all right, yeah. What he doing? He lying?
Please leave.
Yeah, he lying to you.
Please leave. We're not doing that, bro. We're not
lying to you.
We're not doing that, man.
Do you think it's a lot of pride in fighting nowadays? You think dudes will duck a fight because they're scared to lose or scared to get hit or embarrassed?
Yeah, we're going to get in trouble for this. But look, I'm going to say what it is.
I mean, I want you to be honest.
Bro, fighting is not what it used to be, and the reason is because of a lot of you youngsters.
Really?
You don't know what fighting is. You don't know what boxing is.
Yeah.
Okay. Every coach also teaches you not only where to be and what to do when you get there, but a coach tells you to hit and not get hit. And a lot of these youngsters seem to be thinking that, I'm supposed to stand toe-to-toe
and brawl it out.
And do rock'em sock'em.
Yeah.
You're going to be 35 years old.
Eating through a straw.
Yeah. And nobody understand your words.
Yeah.
You see, this is the reason why people like Tank Davis is saying, man, I'm trying to retire.
Yeah.
Because you got to understand, man, you know, the way he was trained and the way he fights, that's not, and this is no shot at him, but this is not indicative of how you have longevity in boxing.
Right.
What do I mean by that? If you go back and look at all of those fights, he was losing until he wasn't. he was losing on the cards until he wasn't. Because he's got that great equalizer.
Yeah, that hook.
Yeah, but here's the thing. What happens if you can't throw it? Now you're taking a lot of shots just to get that one.
Yeah.
That's not a good idea. That doesn't have longevity. So I tell people, you're training to hit and not get hit. The problem is the people that come, they think that Jake Paul is the world champion, and he actually had a shot.
Yeah.
He didn't. He had no shot.
You don't think he had a shot?
No shot. Matter of fact, he proved it. The second the bell rung, what did he do?
I didn't watch the fight.
Ran.
I didn't even watch that fight, honestly.
Because there's a reason for weight classes.
That's a very true statement.
There's a reason for weight classes.
That's a very true statement.
Man, you know how hard this dude hit?
Yeah.
No,
he been doing this longer than you.
Listen, Sugar Ray Leonard, and you can look this up. He said he had a fight with this guy. I think his name is, I can't remember his last name, Hispanic fighter. And what happened was he beat him.
Really?
He beat him. But the problem is when he beat him, he was banged up. He beat him and took the belt.
Yeah.
But the issue is now it's like, I can't fight these bigger guys like this and keep taking these hits.
Yeah.
So a week later, he turned the belt in.
Really?
He dropped back down in class and he turned the belt in. He was like, man, I
can't do this no more.
No.
I can't do this no more.
No, there's weight classes for a reason. This is the reason why my hat's off to Bud.
Really?
Yeah. My hat's off to Bud to go because he started at 135.
What are you at now?
I think the last fought.
He got like 170,
167, I think is when he fought. That's a huge jump, bro.
That's two classes, right?
No, that's 3.
Is it?
That's 3. And then here's another thing that that people miss. He captured all of the belts going up in each one of them classes.
So it wasn't like he just was moving. He was moving along with a purpose.
Yeah. And that, is he the greatest fighter ever? That could be, we could debate that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you got to tip your hat to him, man, because no coach would tell you to do that.
No.
I don't know any gym, and I done been to a lot of them.
Yeah.
I don't know any gym where a coach would tell somebody at 135
to move up.
You can get to 167.
Yeah. That is a crazy jump when you think about it, though.
Man, because think about it. If you're fighting at 167, that's not your natural weight. Your natural weight is higher. Your walk-around weight is different. This is the reason why they say we got to cut weight.
Yeah.
Because if your natural weight was 167, you don't have to cut weight. So his natural walk-around weight is Canelo probably was 180, 190. Yeah. His walk-around. Then he got to go into camp for 6 weeks and cut weight to get back down to that.
Stuff. Yeah. That is a big jump. Now, that is a crazy jump. I'm not going to lie. That is a crazy jump.
This is the reason why I tell guys, I don't advise it.
Really?
I would advise against it.
Yeah.
You can't.
That's why you tell people de-escalate it, man.
De-escalate that situation, man. Because I tell you a funny story. I had a youngster, and boy, when I tell you this youngster,
he was nice.
First of all, he had natural talent.
He was nice with it.
Southpaw, natural talent. About a year into the training, unstoppable. The only person that stopped him was himself.
How?
He decided, I think it'd be a good idea to go on the corner and knock these dudes out.
How did that work out for him?
So he just signed for 12.
Damn.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, so
Damn. He up there with me.
Yeah.
Wow.
He just signed for 12. Yeah, because you can't do that.
You can't. Okay, so let me ask you this. Is this a real thing that if you really squabbling like that and you train and all of that, your hands could be registered? Is that a real thing?
No.
Or is that just like to scare people like, oh no, these are real?
I think it is to scare people because what you have to understand is whether it's registered or not, you have to be licensed as a fighter. Right?
Okay.
So whether you say your hands are registered, that's street stuff. Because the truth of the matter is whether you're fighting amateur or professional, like you can go to BoxRec. BoxRec, that's where you got all your licenses and everything. With amateurs, is USA Boxing.
Yeah.
So that means you got registered to do this.
Yeah.
So here's where it plays in. You assault someone, the DA is going to say, wait a minute, we got footage of you
training to do this,
knocking dudes out.
So they could say that's premeditated. Like you've been training.
Especially if you kill 'em.
Yeah, they could say that's premeditated, and you've been training for this person right here. Because the white folks play a different game.
So you can't do that.
Sense of matter.
You can't do that. Then this is why I started off this podcast by saying, man, these guys should de-escalate the situation. If you want to come in and learn boxing or whatever, fine. I have no problem with that. You see, I got the gear. I train you. We can train in a phone booth. Yeah. I'll train you anywhere.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna always repeat this. Hey man, if you run into somebody on the street, now if they put their hands on you, if you see a threat coming your way, then the laws are specific. You got a right to defend yourself.
Yeah.
That's anyone. But don't go looking for that.
Yeah.
Don't go looking for that because again, how many dudes is gonna let you knock them out before the word get out?
And then embarrassment get out, and I gotta get a gun.
What they got? Now they got the gun.
Yeah.
Now because nobody is gonna want to be. Ooh, you got knocked out.
Yeah.
Nobody want to be that dude. You know how you youngsters do. Y'all instead of calling for help, y'all got to film it first.
Yeah.
So I tell dudes, man, don't. And now, because matter of fact, the guy that I was just telling you about, man, I'm gonna tell you. And
the guy that's sitting for 12.
This same guy.
Wow.
And I'm gonna tell you what happened. This was before my partner, my partner passed away.
But
man, listen, true story. We in the gym. We got 20, 30 people in there we training.
A lot.
I see a figure run across the front door. So you know me, where I'm from, I'm like, okay, what the hell? I see this figure run again this way. So I stopped everything because, of course, we got these youngsters in here. I don't know what's going on. Their parents dropped us off. We're responsible for them.
Yeah.
So, okay, now I need to close these doors because I don't know what's going on out here. If it was just me, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I got an 8-year-old, 10-year-olds, so I'm closing the door. Here he comes.
Yeah.
I said, man, what the hell is you doing? Man, I got into it with these niggas on the corner. Okay. But he was turned away from me when he was saying that. He was turned away. I'm telling you this for a reason. He turned back. He got a bullet hole right here, a bullet hole through here, was shot at 3 times and was not hit.
And still running. Oh, he need to be locked up somewhere.
I say, dude, what happened? He said, man, he didn't believe how good it was, how sweet it was. So...
Yeah.
The other dudes didn't tell that dude, hey man, when you see him coming, the dude got some hands, so
leave him alone.
And then, a scared person
will kill you.
Quick.
Yeah.
So he saw him coming and was like, I'm not gonna be the mother dude.
Yeah, you're not finna make an example out of me.
And you know this. Some dudes would rather go to prison than to let you embarrass them.
Yeah, 100%.
That's the sad part about this reality. And you got to understand that, like, this man is willing to go do 20 years.
Yeah, about his pride.
Instead of being embarrassed.
Yeah.
So he made it through it. That's with that day, if you didn't believe in God, you did that day. Because I was like, I was stunned. Like, how the hell he didn't shoot you? I wasn't trying to say I wanted you to be shot.
Yeah, but how?
Like,
how did this even?
How did you not get shot? He was like, shit, I'm bobbing it with. I say, that don't work on a flying bullet.
Yeah.
Nigga, you can't use boxing. That ain't how that works.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know your partner or nothing, but I'm kind of glad he where he at, man. He needs to be out the streets.
I was like, bro, you can't do that, brother. So and here's the crazy thing. We actually went up there. Because we had no choice. Me and Buck was like, listen, bro. He was like, Love, we got to do something. So I say, man, I ain't born nobody.
Yeah.
So I went up there. We actually went up on the corner. We told him to go in there because you brought that to the gym. We had nothing to do with that.
And his kids running around here.
I got these women drop their children off.
Yeah.
And you brought this. You can't do that, bro.
Yeah.
I can't allow you to do that, man, because these 8-year-old get caught in this crossfire, man. You ain't had no right to do that.
Yeah.
So I go up there and I'm telling them, they was like, Love, we respect you and all of that. But your mans?
Yeah, he got to go.
I was like, look, man.
I'm trying to box, man.
Listen.
This is professional,
listen,
man.
brother. I'm not trying to get in. I'm not taking responsibility for somebody else's action. I'm just telling you, y'all keep that over there.
Yeah.
Is what I'm trying to tell you. Because now I got a gym with 25 children in that, and they didn't call their parents. They terrified.
As they should.
They parents calling us like, damn, Coach Love, this what you got at the gym? No.
Yeah.
No, I ain't got that at the gym. No, no, I don't have that at the gym.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't want to call somebody parents and say your son got shot because I'm like, nah, man, we don't have that. So I just told him, I said, listen, bro, no disrespect, but we're going to take this to a whole nother level if y'all bring this up to this gym. I'm not threatening nobody or nothing like that, but I'm telling you.
Yeah, you leave me no choice.
I'm that dude too.
Yeah.
So y'all, whatever y'all got going on, because I told the youngster, I said, out of all the fucking places you could have ran.
You ran here.
Why you running? Man, you could have ran. A park or the police, anywhere.
Yeah,
back to your house where your dudes at.
But like you always say though, your best thinking got you here.
Your best thinking is what got you where you are. So that's why I was like, you know, I tell people that, and it's not by no means, and I'll say this to anybody that's listening, I'm not telling this story to, you know, dump on this dude, anything like that, but that's a cautionary tale of what could happen.
Yeah.
You know, especially with these boxing gloves and all of that, because I always tell people, I literally interview them. And that's something that throws people off, like, man, interviewing me? Like,
before you let them join like the training and stuff like that?
Well, I want to know what we doing.
Okay.
If we doing this so you can go kick this door in and do it, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
We're not doing it.
Yeah.
If you genuinely doing this just to defend yourself and defend your family, well, come on in, we good to go. But if this is just you saying, you know, I'm finna get out here and I'm knocking out all drug dealers, I'm doing all, we're not doing that.
Yeah. I got a question for you, Unc.
Yeah.
If you lost everything tonight and I gave you a year to get everything back, how would you do it?
Do I keep my same knowledge?
You keep the same knowledge. You can keep that.
Oh, that's easy.
How would you do it?
I'd attack it on several different fronts. Number one, if you said I lost everything, I'm including the credit. So the first thing
now you get to keep the credit as well.
Oh, I get to keep my credit?
You get to keep the credit.
I don't need a year.
Really? How long you need?
30 days. If you said I get to keep my
you get to keep your credit though. Because I mean
30 days.
Really?
30 days.
How would you do it?
Because I know, see, here's the thing. I don't need to go out and impress someone else. So when I'm hustling or whatever, I'm hustling to create a legacy. So I don't, see, that's where a lot of people get crossed up. Speaking of credit and all of that, they go out there to get their credit together only to prove to somebody else that they could do it.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Those people, if you really go into their lives, they struggling just like you are.
Yeah.
So why do that?
But they make it look good on the
so you
cameras.
ready to blow 100 stacks just to go back to Phil Ward and show them niggas, got this and that.
Yeah.
They've been under the tree for 20 years.
Yeah.
Why do that? So if it took, I would get my credit together. So let me ask you this. In this scenario, I lost wife and everything too?
Everything.
God damn.
Shout out on Alicia, but you lost everything. I'm talking about clothes, cars.
I'm not worried about the clothes.
Clothes, cars, the house. You got your credit and you got your knowledge. How would you get it back?
And I lost my wife too.
You lost your wife too.
I mean, is she alive? Or
Come on, she good.
Oh, okay.
You can get her back.
Well,
but
why she left?
Because you lost everything.
That's fucked up.
How would you get it back though? She say the only way I'm coming back is if you get it back.
Okay, well, first of all, we're going to have a long conversation.
Okay.
If my wife came at me like that, see, because I understand women.
Yeah.
Like I was talking before, and this is a segue into this.
Yeah.
People have to understand this. Women want happiness.
Yeah.
Men want peace.
Yeah.
Two different mindsets.
Yeah.
See, a woman's happiness is transactional. She's happy when you giving her something. Go home. You wanna have some fun? Go home and just tell your wife, I got something for you. Oh my God, you got something for me. Because it's transactional.
Yeah.
Her happiness continues along that path.
Yeah.
Because as long as you give it, whether it's sex, a diamond ring, clothes, a car, anything, watch the look on her face when you say, I got something for you. A man wants peace. Okay, you're working 12, 13, 14 hours a day, 5 days a week.
Yeah.
She cooked breakfast for you on a Saturday, you eat. She come back 2 hours later, you laying there. You gonna lay in the bed all day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm at peace doing this.
You know why men need peace?
Why is
Because
that?
everything stops. I don't have to go put out a fire.
Yeah.
I don't have to fix a tire.
Yeah.
I don't have to break up a fight.
Yeah.
Nothing is going on. Yeah. I'm good.
Yeah.
Because I can plan up here. So if the wife left me for that, I'm like, okay, I need to check my decisions.
All right, she can stay.
Okay.
She can stay.
Because you know the one I got, she down with
yeah.
this.
She's solid.
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
solid.
So
she's solid.
She's like, yeah, but if that's the case, then one thing I would do, the first thing I would do is tell her, we're not going to panic.
Okay.
You got a real one. I'm
Yeah.
going to get out here and whatever that means.
Yeah.
If I got to drive a truck from here to the moon.
So you will hustle by any means necessary.
Any means necessary to get back to where I got to go, because I tell dudes all the time, you the captain of the ship.
Yeah.
How many times the woman is going to come ask you a question and you say, I don't know.
Yeah.
Before she go find somebody that do know.
Yeah. Damn, that's a bar. I ain't gonna lie. How many times she gonna hear I don't know before she gonna find somebody that do know? I like that.
So your job is to learn as much as you can. I'm not saying be an expert at it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. But when that dude is fixing that pipe,
Watching.
I'm standing there watching him.
Yeah.
So that's the tool you use.
Okay. Yeah.
You'll never be here doing that again.
Yeah. So you would work, learn as you work, not panic, and that over time that's gonna bring.
Well, not so much learn, because you remember you said,
you keep the knowledge.
I kept all my knowledge.
You kept the knowledge.
Right? So I know what to do. I know, and then one of the things I rarely do, I mean, unless it's just something that I'm on some street shit, which I'm away from that now.
Yeah.
I don't burn bridges like that.
Yeah.
So I still got a lot of guys that I can call, not to say, hey man, I need 100,000 or whatever, but even for something like, I'll just use trucking for it. Hey man, let me use your truck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out there. I got to do what I got to do. I fell off,
Yeah.
and see, you as a man, you have to accept both sides of it.
Yeah.
You can't get mad because you ask somebody something they told you no. You can't,
That's true.
because as I said before, you can take the first shot.
Yeah.
But you can't dictate the response. You can take that first shot on anything.
Yeah.
But you can't say, well, goddamn man, I only hit you once.
You ain't had to hit me back.
You hit me 12 times.
Yeah.
Because that's how he
I ain't
took
gonna
it.
say that for the story. Remember that story I told you?
That's how he took it.
Yeah.
You punched this man in the face.
Yeah. I'm finna kill you. Yeah.
You can't then say, hold up, time out. No.
Yeah.
That's how he took it.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, man. That's how I would do it. I have other things. You can't, all this stuff I designed.
Yeah.
So I still have that knowledge. I know. So what I would do was sit back and figure out what went wrong. Pull out the things that went wrong and deal with the things that went right.
Right.
See that you heard that saying, try, if at first you don't succeed, try and try again.
That's insanity.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
If at first you don't succeed, figure out what went wrong.
Get back to the drawing board.
And fix the things that went right. Use those things. Throw that other stuff away.
So with knockhard boxing, because you told me on a previous conversation, you said a man is at his best when he's creating something.
Correct.
Why do you say that?
Because that's your true happiness. As a man, that's your true happiness. Look, only a man can take a Delta 88.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sitting under a tree for 40 years.
Yeah. And make it into something.
No engine. It's just a body.
Yeah.
And that man standing on the corner saying to himself, I can already envision how this car gonna look. 6 months.
Yeah.
Because he took something that was a thought and turned it in and brought it into reality.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, you got to understand, and I'm not knocking women, but it's transactional. I'm not thinking about creating a goddamn thing. I need a ring.
I want to be married.
I need a car.
Yeah. Yeah. Tonight. Yeah.
Mr. Magician, make it happen. It's transactional. Now, this man is sitting there thinking, okay, how can I get this?
Yeah.
Okay, I know what I need to do.
Yeah.
I need to get away from all distractions, think of my plan, and then take that plan from a thought to reality.
Yeah.
So it's simple as that.
Yeah.
And see, here's another thing that a lot of people don't understand. If you're the captain of the ship,
Yeah.
there's gonna be some decisions you're gonna make
That everybody ain't gonna like.
that nobody's gonna like.
I knew he was going. Everybody ain't gonna
You
like that.
may have to jettison some shit off this ship.
Yeah.
You may even have to throw a motherfucker off this ship.
Yeah. Yeah.
In order for this ship to survive.
It's the proper decision, but y'all might not like this.
And this is the reason why I say your yes means yes and no means no. Yeah. Because the worst thing that you could do on a ship is mutiny. So if my woman is attacking me, we got a problem.
Why you think? Why you
That's
say so?
mutiny.
Mutiny.
Yeah, you can't. No, we can't stand for that. I could understand you telling me, "Hey, baby, what you doing? You might want to do this and this and this way."
Yeah, but don't.
But you're not gonna come to me and tell me, "Look, I got another nigga that's gonna slide in here and gonna do this better than you." You forgot who you talking to, right?
Yeah. You ain't go over that. You ain't go over that. I got last thing before we wrap this episode up. What's one thing you want to lead to the people? It could be a message or just a gem you want to drop before, you know what I'm saying? It could be to the youth. It could be to men, women. What's one thing you want to lead the people?
Youngsters, look before you leap. I try to make it as simple as possible. I could make it as complex or whatever, but look before you leap, man. And just think about this. See, I always tell youngsters, man, no matter what situation you in, ask yourself this: is this shit worth my time? If the answer is no, leave.
Yeah.
Fuck what them dudes are saying.
Yeah.
If the answer is no,
it's time to get up out of there.
Leave.
Yeah.
Because if I whoop this dude, is this worth my time? Because a lot of dudes they'll attest to this. There's a lot of name tag gangsters out here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
They ain't real gangsters. They just got the name tag.
But or they gangster by committee.
Yeah,
he gangster, and I hang out with him.
No, because then how you got tattoos everywhere, your pants sagging, you got this in your pocket, a gun, and you call the police?
Yeah.
Come on, man. You purporting to be.
Yeah.
So I tell youngsters, man, if that's the case, then ask yourself this: is this shit worth my time?
Yeah.
I hear him talking.
Yeah.
I hear him talking.
You got it, man.
Yeah, you got it, bro.
You got it.
You got it, man. You so right.
Yeah.
That don't give you no pass to put your hands on me.
Yeah.
All bets is off when you put your hands on me. But this ain't even worth my time, Doc. I'm looking at you. I'm looking the way you stand, and
this ain't even you.
No,
you got it.
No, I'm gonna dispatch you in seconds, bro. This not, and I'm not the baddest dude. I'm just saying that I look at it all the time. You done been to the park with me. I'm like, man, they be like, Coach, wait, Love, where you going? Home.
Why? Because it's time for me to go.
Yeah, because this dude done call this other dude a bitch ass this, and they up here. And he done stuck his finger.
It's time for me to go.
Domino, man.
It's time for me to go.
Gone, man. Y'all can have this.
I think though, I ain't gonna lie, I do appreciate you for sliding by on this episode, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out KNOCKHARD Boxing, man. KNOCKHARD University going a long way. If y'all want to go get your gear, if y'all need the training, whatever y'all need, we got it. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna wrap up another episode, man. I'm with my uncle, the coach, the original Coach Love. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all again. Until next time.